Alrighty guys, with my back day this is going to be completely just raw in everything I do. So what I normally start with is some single arm lat pull downs just to get that mind muscle connection and really start the lats working, because obviously with your back it's mostly your lats. So the bigger the lats, the bigger the back you have. So what I do here, I normally do about 5 sets of 10 to 12 on each side. That's just at the start. So I do like to do a lot because for me it gets a lot of mind muscle connection going and I can really start feeling my lats pop. As you can see, I really try to squeeze my lats right at the bottom and even lean a little bit to the side. So for example, as you can see, I'll lean a little bit to the left-hand side, like that, just so I can really get that definition and that squeeze in my lat. So I also like to twist because that just, again, gives you a bit better definition, what I found personally. You know, everyone's different, but this is what I found that works. And that's helped my back go from small to having wings like I've drank about 300 boxes of Red Bull. I may not have the biggest back, but I know it's definitely grown, so I'm hoping to try help everyone else who's got small back syndrome. And now the next thing we have is, I guess you could say, medium grip underhand lat pull downs. This is something that the man, the myth, the legend, Chris Bumstead has shared, I guess, to everyone, and from what I've been doing for the last couple months, definitely has worked for sure. This gives you more of a width and thickness in your back. So again, I like to do about 3 or 4 sets of 10 to 12. This is the set you're seeing now is literally just me just getting the form of motion in. So really try to squeeze. You don't have to go all the way down, but you want to go as far down as you can to actually get a good squeeze. So this is another set of my underhand lat pull downs. Basically with this one, I've just gone heavy and I think I've done about 10 reps or so, can't actually remember. But anyway, I do just go as heavy as possible, really try to squeeze. Yeah, there's a little bit of swing, considering my arms are about to fall off as well. But this is what I like to do at the start, and it really gets your lats popping and gets a juicy pump. And then like you see again, at this point my arms are basically just falling off, to be honest. But it's chill, good forearm workout as well. So this is probably, I think, the last set that I've done. This one I've basically just gone, right, let me go as heavy as possible and just squeeze. I think I did about 8 or 10 reps in this one. As you can see, I'm swinging a little bit, but that's just a little bit of fatigue, but I'm still trying to squeeze my lats right at the back. So when you pull your arms down from after you've just pulled it down from the lat, it is a great motion, and it does, like I said before, give you a crazy lat pump. Don't mind me just trying to find the will to live again. Alright, so what I'm doing here is basically something I made up a couple of weeks ago. That's how I found that's really getting your lats popping again. So it's basically a superset from wide grip lat pull down. It's going heavy. You don't have to go all the way down, like you can see, but bar's not actually touching my chest. It's going far enough down so I can actually get a squeeze. And then what you do, you superset it with normal grip lat pull downs, as you'll see in a bit. So what I like to do, I do about 12 reps of wide grip and then about 10 reps of normal grip. But with normal grip, it's more just as pulling as much weight as you can with minimal swing, whilst the wide grip is a lot of just hypertrophy, working on form and just getting a mind muscle connection. So here you have me doing the normal grip. I like to put my thumbs on the bar, like I have now, as you can see, just because it really works your forearms as well. So as you can see, I'm swinging a little bit and trying to get the bar to touch my chest. Again, you just want to squeeze and go heavy for these. These will really work on more, I guess, your middle lats and just getting a good thick back as well, which is definitely what you want, which will actually increase your whole actual. So next up is straight arm cable rope pull downs. This will give you those scapular, or fish grills as some people call them, but the scapular pulls. Anyway, I'm talking to myself right now. So yeah, this is basically, I normally do about 3 or 4 sets of 15 and sometimes superset them with scapular pulls. Here I think I need about 13 or 14, 12 to 14 anyway, just because I felt my back going, and I was like, cool, let's decide to take that pump cover up because I felt nice and juicy, and I felt like I reckon I could beat Chris Bumstead in Mr. Olympia, which clearly isn't true. Anyway, after I've taken it off, I've kind of just said, cool, let's just check out the lats. What I like to do is just really just pop the lats out and squeeze everything I can. This is just seeing how my progress is going, so don't mind me. Again, we're keeping safe with COVID with the masks on, and then just get a little titty out as well at the end. Woo. So after the pump cover's taken off and I've had a look at my lats, I like to go back and do another set of supersetting wide grip lat pull downs with normal grip lat pull downs. As you can see, I'm not actually going all the way down, a little bit of swing, but oh well, I'm still getting the reps in. So like, as you can see here, I literally just go straight into it, change your weight to go even heavier. I guess in a way trying to get my breath back, don't mind me. Yeah, go in the corner that you can't see the mirrors, literally staring at me the whole time, but oh well. Steroids ain't gonna go anywhere. Yeah, so here are the normal grip lat pull downs. Again, same sort of thing, I'm just going absolutely heavy and just try to bang out as many reps as possible. Here I'm like, do I keep going? Yes, I do, because it's lightweight. And now we're on to one of my favourite machines, the seated cable rows close grip. So the first set I like to do about 12 to 15 reps, really just getting up my muscle connection and form and just squeezing as much as possible. As you can see, you can swing a little bit, but I prefer not too much as well. And I'm struggling to breathe with this fucking masks on, but oh well, COVID safe. After I've got that form going and that good squeeze my back, I just go absolutely ham on the weight and just go extremely heavy. Don't mind the knit slip later on, but we don't talk about that. Anyway, there's a little bit of swing just because I'm trying to pull heavy weights as well, but I'm really still squeezing, as you can see now, really try to squeeze and I don't actually grip it, I just put my hands around it. So again, I can use my forearms, as you can see. Here's the nip slip I was talking about. And then at this point, I'm questioning whether just to take the mask off and get COVID, but no, not today. This is another set, but this time I've just gone medium weights, maybe 70% max, so 10 reps. This is just so I can get a good squeeze in between. And the more I guess what I found, the more I stretch further forward, the better my lats actually work, like this. There's a little bit of swing, just because they push out those last couple reps. Here again, I'm like, oh, I really want to take my mask off, but I can't. Here I'm questioning just the meaning of life and why we're all still alive. And if there's ever going to be an apocalypse someday soon, but who knows. And I'm just jamming to the music. I was listening to some jazz, to be honest, I'm not too sure. Yeah, so at this point in time, I've just said, fuck it, I'm just going to take the mask off. Anyway, after this is single arm cable rows. This is just, again, just to get that squeeze and I guess get that equal composition in the back of your body. So as you can see, I like to twist my hand just to really get that squeeze. I normally do about 5 sets of 10 to 12 in each hand, just the same as the single arm lat pull downs. This will just give you another good pump and really get that squeeze in your back to, I guess, create the width and the thickness of your back. So this is another set. What I've done, I just try to slow it down just so you can see how I'm pulling it and where I'm actually pulling it. the further you pull it down and the more you squeeze, you'll actually really get a good lat definition and lat muscle strength increase as well. So I think this is probably the final set of me doing this. And then don't mind me just vibing to the music. Can't remember what I was listening to. But yeah. So this exercise is one of my favourite ones. Close grip T-bar landmine rows. I'm here just having a rest because I've halfway just done the set. Sorry about the angles, considering someone else is using something close, so I couldn't really do anything about it. Anyway, what I do here is just squeeze. I just go heavy, about 4 or 5 sets of 8 to 10 reps, but just really squeezing, just going as heavy as possible. I actually got some Jay Cutler in one of his videos saying this is how he beat Ronnie Coleman back in the days, but clearly I can beat Jay Cutler because I'm fucking huge. So that's basically my back day done. Now I just like to finish with a little bit of abs, just because I know I need to work on my lower abs. And then I do a little bit of posing, or just to see how my lats are going for that juicy pump I've done. I do a bit of biceps as well. So here I'm just doing a few hammer curls with the 20s. Nothing major. A little bit of swing considering my arms are about to fall off from the actual demolition of the back day I just completed. So this actually kind of normal. You'll see in a second a girl just walk straight across. She can see the camera's right there. Doesn't care. So you can see, if I didn't have a mask on, you could see how a little bit pissed I was. Anyway, besides the point. So I'm going back, just checking myself out because I feel absolutely amazing right now, which I don't normally do. Here, just give it a, oof, look at that back. That's what some of the things, like I said, you will not get from drinking a shit ton of Red Bull. This is just from hard work, and a lot of that's about it. This point, my stomach was kind of rumbling at the same time, considering I was starving and I've been pinging off a lot of pre-workout, but that doesn't matter. Anyway, go back to some some leg raises. At this point, do I just keep going, or I don't know, considering I have work in about 10 minutes, but that's chill. Then go back to some biceps again, this time doing curls, normal curls instead of hammer curls, or as you call them, twisting curls. And then I think I did a little bit more posing if I can remember. No, never mind, go back to some more leg raises. Now this is towards the end, me checking the time out as well. And just trying to see if I've got those abs. Like you see, I need to work on my lower abs a lot. But here again, I'm just kind of posing and don't really know what I'm doing, considering I don't really know how to pose. I'm kind of just, let's flex this, let's get the lats out. Me just watching different videos online, seeing how to pose. As you can see, I'm really trying to get the lats out, not too bothered about biceps. And basically guys, that's my complete back day. I'm gonna make a shoulder day and chest as well. See ya.